Check her out, my newest solo invention. As you can see, this new solo base comes with a beautiful courtyard that you can decorate any way you want. If you come over here, it even has a large furnace attached to it so you can smelt everything quickly. Also in here, the first large battery that powers all of the lights and all of the stuff that isn't important. And then, if you come over here, in this little side room, I've crammed an oil refinery so I can cook up all the crude I've acquired. And look, you can even fit 2 wind turbines up on the roof so that you'll never run out of power. Now, of course, I play Winterus, my own personal line of servers. The best servers in the world! And the only servers I've played for the past 4 years? But anyway, the reason I mention that is because on Winterus, this base becomes a whole lot more spacious. And let me show you why. Now, if we open up the first loot room, you'll see nothing, and that's because it's a drop down. Now, as we drop down, you can see there's 2 doors here, which are our first 2 loot rooms. If we open up both the doors, you'll see 3 coffins in each room, and that's because these loot rooms are triangular. Yep, on Winterus, we sell these coffins for 50 scrap a pop at the outpost, which can really change the dynamic of how bases are built in Rust to keep it fresh, as opposed to the normal square loot room with 4 large boxes and 4 small. As we head back up, you'll see here, I've got a couple of barrels sitting on the perch. And next to that, the main large battery, which is powering all of our turrets. Under that, I've got my bed, and beside that, the tier 3. Now, as we head downstairs, we're in the second loot room, which is the most important one. Down here, I've stored my tool cabinet, and next to that, I've got 3 more coffins, which is where I'll be storing all of my most important loot, like components, scrap, AKs, and more importantly, all of my explosives. But anyway, let's head back outside so I can get something off my chest real quick. You know what I hate? Invalids on Rust. You know when you pump the heck out of someone and they just put you down for a dirt nap and you just sat there staring at the death screen? Like, what the hell just happened? Well, people will say skill diff, but I say ping diff. But instead of sitting here complaining, how about a solution? There's this cool app that I actually saw TSM use. You know, the pro esports team that try and use every trick they possibly can in the book to be better players. And that app is called GearUP. So here's what GearUP does. It reduces your ping by optimizing your internet route, kind of like a custom VPN, but for gamers. It switches nodes/servers to connect you to the fastest one, so you don't get ping locked out of the servers you want to play. It prevents packet loss and ping spikes, and it stabilizes your connection for smoother online gameplay. So going forward, I think I'm going to be using GearUP whenever I need to record. Now, what do you get out of using GearUP, besides a much better gaming experience? Well, if you use my link at the top of the description and use code SIRWINTER, not only will you get a 3-day trial period to see how it changes your gaming experience, but you'll also get another free day of the full service. This will stay active for the next 6 months for the first 3,000 people who claim it. Alright, it's wipe day on Winterust. I gotta turn on GearUP and get this show on the road. Now, where do all good stories start? Oh, I think you know. Something, something beginning, something, something beach. Alright, I'm ready for another adventure. And I already know which way I'm headed. To the Oasis. I had like an issue loading in, so now I'm behind everyone else, so this is not good. We're on Winterust main today. Always playing Winterust. Never any other server. These are the best servers in the world. And I can already see from the Discord that the server is full. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, we'll try and... We're nowhere near a road, so we'll try and get a bow along the way. Scoop up some loot. Oh, I see a wood pile down there. I'm gonna cry! Back to the spawn beaches from whence I came. Getting off the spawn beach can be a bit of a nightmare on such a high pop server right on wipe, but luckily, this time around, I'd gain a little more traction. All right, we need to get over to the oasis. I'll let him go. I don't think these guys are together that are fighting here. We're getting real close now. I feel like there's already going to be people there, though. Oh, I see someone over there. These guys are probably going to squash me like a bug. I reckon I could take them. We'll see how many there are. I already had some neighbors on the oasis, but I didn't know how many there were. But they were progressing really quickly, so I could only assume quite a few of them. Sometimes when you're a solo, it's best not to kick the beehive, but instead use it to get some honey. We just have to try and get as many resources as we possibly can inside now. And I have no BPs, I'm pretty sure. Yep, none. Oh! Big score right there. The first of many. While I was sorting it all out in base, that's when my neighbors would rock up. This would be a defining moment for me in this wipe. Befriend them for peace, or challenge them for conquest of the oasis.
Hello, Mr. Solo.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
It's a nice little area you got, honestly.
Oh, thanks.
This is really nice. Wait, we're just across the river, so if we actually...
Oh, you want to ally?
I don't mind, but I can't make the decision.
If you ask him, I can come over and join team. I'm just solo for the whole time.
Yeah, bro. Alright, I'll talk to you later, bro. Love your vids.
Oh, thanks. Alright, I'm glad I made peace, because he instantly knew who I was, which could have gone very badly for me if him and the boys from his base didn't like me. But no, I now had some allies for the wipe. Alright, huge. Let's go over and ask him. Hey, I just spoke to one of you guys about allying. Did you guys down to ally? I'm just a solo who lives here. I'm right here. Hey, man. Do you guys want to ally? Like, I live across the oasis. Hey, dude. Ah, Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Beauty. Sweet.
Right, mate.
For the Oasis.
Oasis team, good luck.
Good luck. All right. An ally ship already secured. Chaz, I recognize that name. Bro, I could get them to make me shit too. Also, how about the riddle for this video? The answer to the last riddle was a planter box, so well done to all of you guys who got it right. Today's Rust riddle goes a little like this. I eat the scraps, then give it back. All in the form of a 20 stack. What am I? It's good that I allied with these guys because I can see they're building a farm on that oasis. And if they're doing berries, it's going to be an ore tea that they're going to be making. And they're going to get a lot of sulfur and they'd level me. Alright, let's get some wood. So I spent the better part of the first in-game day farming up as many materials as I could for some rapid expansion. And that's how I'd continue my morning on the second in-game day. Until finally, it felt like I had enough to get to building. Alright, I'm loaded. I got all these barricades crafted too. AK Stoneworth. If I died now, it'd be a real shame. Alright, let's build. We got no choice. We have run out of room. I might make that a window. Alright, now we can put a tier 1 down. Oh, we can go to tier 2. Get a rug in there before I put the tier 2 down. I definitely want a bed for upstairs as well. We'll just chuck that bed there for now. Right, we're in desperate need of scrap. Let's try it at Oxham's. Oh, that's Ches. I should get down there while he's down there. Not a bad little hole. But with this scrap, it allows me to do this, which is unlock the DB. Right, we're going to move our comps upstairs too. Alright. Let's try it. Knock, knock, just me. Don't worry. I'm just going to use the recycler
Oh
after
my
you guys.
god. Oh, yours.
Thank you. See, this ally ship's more of like a don't raid each other thing, I think. Ooh. I really need to try and get to Tommy quick. In fact, I might go just ask if they can craft me one. Alright, let's do it. Hey dudes, do you reckon I could ask a favour?
What's up? No.
I was wondering if you'd be able to craft... I've got the exact amounts on me. Craft me a Tommy, a med, and a glass window. Really appreciate it. I have 0 BPs.
Tommy and a glass window, yeah?
Yeah, cheers.
Well, brother, we've done it for you.
You legend. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. If you need anything, come hit me up. How good's that? Alright, we are researching. Woo! Alright, we have a kit. That was actually huge. I now had med sticks and Thompson researched, which meant I could roam a little more dangerously now. But the thing I've found with Rust is that as soon as I get a kit, the game actually becomes a whole lot harder. You watch, every time I get a kit, everything seems to go sideways. Oh! Yep, see? Wonder if he's in there waiting and he just gave his friend my kit. Because a naked just ran in there. I saw a naked run in. I don't know if the kitted guy's still in there. If he is, and their friends, 2 Tommy kits in there now. Look out up on the hill above you. On the, up here. Did you get the guy on the roof?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. That's like pretty jumpy.
Yeah. Has he got any meds?
I got some for you.
Someone else is here.
Did you get his meds? And all that other shit on him?
Yeah, bro. Was it yours?
I lost a Tommy to him and an imp of, like, recyclables, but I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, bro.
What does it need?
You legend. Bro, I need to dump. My allies had come in clutch and had helped me get my ship back. And during it all, I'd secured a pump shotgun. And seeing as it was still early wipe and people would be recycling heaps, I decided to haul ass down to the gas station as quickly as I could go. Man, they had my back just then. I guess it's more than just, don't raid each other alliance. I don't know what they're doing with that skip night in chat, but that is not a thing. I think he's trolling with it. Oh, we had a little slugger. Oh yeah, we're out of cloth, huh? That little grub's gonna be there too. I should probably try and help. Bro, there's a car under there. Oh yeah, it's an Oxum's. And there's the grub. He might have just killed them both. So like I said, the party is always down at the gas station. Ever since they added the recycling buff and nerf, big teams have started building around the tier 1 monuments for their own personal recyclers. Also, they can get that 40% extra from the stuff that they recycle. But give me a shotgun and some determination, and this 10,000 hour solo grub can work wonders. I need an extraction. Oh my god. All from a pump. There's still so much back there too. I killed a road sign kid in there. I couldn't loot hardly any of it. I did so much.
Did you get out?
Yeah, I got out. I got out with it all.
Alright. We're getting gone up there, up the hill.
Yeah, nah, yeah, that was the problem. So thanks for that.
Yeah, that's alright. We got all the guys up the hill.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Flatty. I'm not sus, Doofy. I just heard you shooting down here is all. I knew you'd want my spot, it was banging! Man, one pump later, and now I was loaded with kits. Guess I could pack it away for a while and start roaming with a Tommy. Alright, let's go real kit now. It's like a laser Tommy. It's a hot area over there, Ches.
Oh man, you got no idea.
Mate, I've got an idea.
Crazy. What the? Oh, we're about to raid this big base in the rock. So
Oh yeah, no worries.
they were coming out and grabbing us. So we've got to raid the.
Yeah, yep. So Ches and his group have been having issues with the guys who kept on coming down from the hill that overlooked the gas station, and they were planning to raid them. He was just on his way to do a bit of reconnaissance, so I thought I'd tag along.
Oh, we're out of ammo!
Oh, invite me to raid these rock dogs. Sorry I couldn't help you, man. I was getting smashed by DBs. I killed one that came out, then another came out with the Tommy as
That's
well.
alright. That's alright. I went in with no ammo. I was trying to reload.
See, this would have been me if I didn't ally with these guys. I would have been messing with them, and it would have pissed them right off.
More welcome, come in. Winter, if you're here.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Get cheeks in here.
I won't touch anything, I'll just look.
Cheers, bro.
No, bro, we'll be fine.
No. I didn't do anything, bro.
Just glad these f***ers are gone.
I'll tell you what, though. Do you guys have all BPs?
Yeah.
I would love it if I could take that 1k scrap. Oh, you guys are legends, thank
Yeah, bro,
you.
you can take it. Who needs a backpack, anyone?
I got a backpack I can give you, if you need it.
No,
I mean, you can craft it.
I'm making some. Take it.
True. And with that, we left. Their mission had been accomplished, and they were generous with the loot they'd given me. All right, I'll peel off. Cheers for the invite, lads, and thanks for the loot, too. Ah, it's score. These dudes must be stacked. I mean, I'm stacked. It's actually perfect. We'll save the rest for a tier 3. Alright, what we should do is try and build the base a little bit. I think we're going to need wood, though. Damn it. Actually. Alright, we're gonna need some low grade. Might be easy to just get it out of the red barrels instead of looking for animals. Oh, I hear a pig already. Oh, I didn't get my ammo. That's another new thing on Winterus. We made it so loot goes into the backpack as well once this is full, automatically. We need 250 low grade and then we're golden for the oil refinery. Alright, we've got enough. Right, the furnace is down. The oil refinery is down. We just need some windows. Alrighty, sick. Let's upgrade these so they can't be jackhammered out. Alright, this is the last little bit. Alright, nice. We may as well build these as well for our wind turbines. Bro, done. How good's that? Fully operational. All we need to do now is upgrade. That's it. But I'm gonna go have some dinner. The base was done. Like I said, all it needed was some upgrades from stone to metal and maybe metal to high quality metal. And that would be it. It really is a great solo base. Strong, fairly spacious, unique, and it could serve the needs of a solo for a full wipe. Next up on my agenda was to craft some turrets and sort out the electricity so I could live in relative peace and deter door campers. Alright, we're back. Now, while I was away, I crafted up 2 turrets, a battery, and now 2 of these electrical branches. Right, we just moved all that loot from there down to there, and we'll chuck the battery down, but now, with the power of editing, we are done. You didn't have to watch any of it. I bought all of them on there too, and I think they're probably, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing stuff. But sweet! Right, let's clear some of this stuff out because we're making a fridge. You're asking for metal sheets. I'll give him a stack. They've been really generous to me. G'day. 1 second.
You need anything at all?
No, I'm good. What, is 1 stack enough?
Yeah, he's got.
Alright, you have to dance for it though. 1 sec. You gotta dance. Show me your dance.
I call this one the Sir Hancock King Special.
Quiet. Beautiful. You're going on the wall.
Oh yeah, thanks brother.
No worries. Right, we got Jake the Muss up there. Oh, Swart Crow got killed. It's a solo lock 2 in there. If I kill the guy who opens it, it's open. I sat outside of this base for ages to try and avenge Sport Crow. I swear, people just stay inside for too damn long in this game. Like, look at the size of the base! What are you doing in there? Sorting the loot in the 1 box? Come on! I lost my patience and I went to go craft a molly, but my timing was terrible. No, you just put a fucking metal one on! Just me, don't worry. I'm just gonna use the recycler up here. I'm gonna go buy some coffins from fishing.
Oh, well done, big fella.
Cheers, mate. I grabbed his MP5 off the ground. Here.
Sorry, you can keep it.
No, I threw it. Just there. I'm sure Jake the Muss has a little something to say about that. Actually, can.
You try to off-road my shit, that little dog.
Yeah, you said, yeah, it's alright, mate. You can keep it. Mate? Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers. Ah, I don't even have enough for a flashlight. Someone's with a silence bolty somewhere. He's on the power pole. 210.
Power pole, 210.
Do you want a Hazzy, bro? Bro, there's someone else in here. I feel like he's down there. Nice. Actually perfect. I needed this scrap so I could get coffins. All I needed to do was saddle up a horse I'd found earlier and head on over to the fishing village so I could use the drone shop to get some coffins shipped on over, which are normally 50 scrap a pop if you're buying them straight from the outpost, but each one comes with a 20 scrap delivery fee when you're this far out. All right, we're making a horseshoe right now, and we're gonna cook up this pork. Although, I don't think we need to. I think I can feed the horse stuff out of the fridge already. Yeah, this stuff will do. And let's do the math on what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 times 70 is 700 scrap. 720, because we'll also get a lot of wood. I'm a bit skeptical on the path over, though, because it's on a very sheer, dodgy drop. So I might have to, like, ride around it, then ride along the coastline. My horse starved to death! Oh, I was too late. Well... Alright, guess we're doing this on foot. Yeah, these might go to fishing. Is that guy geared? Nah, thank God. Yeah, this goes to fishing. Basically. Oh, I didn't bring enough, stone. Well, I didn't bring any stone, actually. But I think there's a couple nodes, like, right there that I'll grab. Throw all on one, screw it. Nice. Bro's got the fucking blunderbuss outside. This is insane if I get this home. My god, a bolt-action rifle. This would be huge if I could manage to get it inside my base. It'd mean I could research it without having to go down the line on the tier 3 stuff until the very end where the bolty was. Which would mean I'd have some decked out turrets for a fraction of the scrap cost. I just skipped over a lot of stuff. Ooh, drink through the cracks of the floor? Alright, we got a bit of a tedious job ahead of us, and that's putting these coffins down, because we're so loaded right now. Let's learn these 4 things. Alright, that's everything done. All the coffins were down and the loot was sorted. I was coming towards the end of day 1. I decided to call it earlier than normal because I was going to have some beers. But I still needed just a bit of high quality metal for my second last job of the night, which was to put a tier 3 down. Same. Thinking it might be beer o'clock shortly.
8:45, I reckon.
Oh, I'd high qual in there? Hold on. Ah. And now I could do my final job of the night before logging, and that was to upgrade the base and put all of the garage doors down, which I did. Beautiful. And then I logged, praying that I wouldn't be offline rated in the morning when I woke up. Day 2! The base was untouched. Day 2 was a go-ahead. And today was going to be way more eventful than the previous day. I'd start off by sorting out some kits, and then I'd head out for a roam to see what was new. Let's put some lasers on these. Chuck a laser on that. Oh. Oh. It's a big hole in the side of their base. I'm gonna imagine it was from these guys. I'll take it. After doing a bit of scavenging, I dumped it all back at home. And then I discovered that maybe my base hadn't been as untouched as I'd thought. This ladder is damaged. This turret is damaged. Someone's tried building in. Huh, guess it was a mystery. I decided to head back out. Holy shit! What a little maniac. Well, now that I had a large backpack, I put that thing to use for a moment because I'd seen a lot of nodes on that horizon. Well, let's put all of this stuff in here and put all of this stuff in there. My god. We can't even fit it all. How much sulfur did we get on that rum? 4, 8, 11.2k. Pretty good. Bunch of metal. Man, that's a lot of ore. God damn. Okay, we need to get lighting sorted out. God, that is so much better. Now we just need stuff for out here. Well, our lighting is all done. And this is looking pretty cozy in here so far. My chores were all done, and now I was left to decide my next move for the day. Alright, I say it's time for a roam. We haven't really done any exploring. Oh, actually, might ask if these guys have a god clone. Cook them in some fucking eggs! Hello, Churro. Never mind, it's only Ches home, and I know he's not one of the farmers. They're all on a mission right now. Wouldn't mind going for like a proper sturdy roam, you know? Maybe even build like a little getaway base. Yeah, that's enough frags for 2 doors. I might take this train. So my mind was made up. Today, I'd be going on a whole new adventure to put down a replica base of my Oasis one. But I couldn't foresee that actually, this new one I was going to build would actually become my main base. And that's because of the area I built in. The Oasis, it was on the fringes of the map, but where I'd build my new one would be at the heart of it. And there, in the middle of it all, would be an abundance of mischief I could get myself into. God damn, I wasn't even at the spot I'd marked yet, and it was already crazy as hell out this way. Okay, this area is dangerous. Now, back home, the guys who were looking after the berry farm weren't having much luck with their clones, so I put my hand up to do it for them, so that I could have some teas of my own for future farming. But I'd have to put a base down before I could start that job. Right, so these guys told me that they struggled to get the berry clone, so I'm gonna go do it, and I'm gonna have the berry clone, like I'm gonna take the berry clone, and then we'll both have it. I reckon there's turrets either side of that road. Someone right there. We need some nodes real quick. I wonder what he was creeping on. I refuse to wear those shoes. Nah. Not fighting right next to that big base. I think I have to go for that. Oh, there they are. Minus that one Tommy kit and plus the SAR kit I'm wearing. We're doing pretty good out here. This is a good room. All the omens were good. I'd killed a lot of people with guns for 5 spare kits, and I hadn't even put the second level on my base yet. This was actually going really well for me out here. It was definitely a lot more exciting than the desert. Alright, now we can put the tier 2 down now that we've upgraded that. Where'd I put it? There. Those are bubble guns and they're at Oxum's. More than one. Yikes. Alright, we'll leave that to marinate for a bit, and we'll go start doing this berry stuff. I'll probably skip over the editing for you guys, because it can be very, very boring. Mind-numbingly boring. But you know, that's the power of editing. Although I might have a break in between here and there, I'm not going to go straight for the God clone. We'll see. Oh, that's a fucking banger. Just that alone, Jesus Christ. Alrighty, I'd let the nighttime pass while I did some berry farming. I didn't want to keep bleeding kits, so I thought I'd slow it down a little. At least until the sun had risen. Alright, we're gonna take this over to recycle. I'll try, anyway. Beauty. Now we just need some stone. And fighting that green box was huge. I can just chuck this straight in a turret. We'll grab this horse, because I think there's a mountain over there that would probably have nodes. You bloody ripper. the Dilf, a notorious and serial roof camper on Winterrust, and I built my base right in his line of sight, wherever he was. I didn't know who he was at this point in time, but I'd learned. This team were the type of team who don't care how they're perceived in Rust, so they do all the prick moves. This ideal situation had now just turned into a not so ideal one. But I was here now, and I wasn't going to be kicked out of the area by roof campers. Oh. You ripper. That's fucking hot, man. Watch out. There's people everywhere. There's a cockhead roof camping up there. Bangers, you need to come inside, bro. Come in, come in.
It's all good, man. I'm just trying to get my... I'm just, like, slowly pushing my heli.
Yeah. Here, I got walls.
Take off without getting shot. Oh, yeah, if you don't mind, I just don't have proof.
Oh, that's not my TC over there.
Actually, is that your TC?
Nah.
Man, I'll just keep pushing it.
Yeah. Do you wanna put your kit up here, bro, until you get it safe?
Yeah, that might be an idea. Cheers, bro.
Hold on. Let me get a small box. Jump in. Here, get off.
This is cozy.
Land it on the roof, man. Come up here and land it up here if you want. If you think you can get it out. Are you a good pilot?
Yeah.
Here, let me make some twig. I'll put twig down. Yep, down there. I'll build you a temporary wall to get out with too. Hold on one sec. Let me build you a wall. I can't really though. Just go for it. Get.
That's so good. I should be fine.
I didn't want to risk losing your kit while trying to get that heli out of there, so your kit's secured safely in my base down there, but there's your heli.
Okay, no, that's sick. But dude, to be honest, I'm going out. I'm probably jumping off for the wipe, so if you want to use the kit, go for it.
Oh, yeah, sweet as, no worries. Are you all going to be done for the wipe shortly?
No, I just am.
Okay, sweet, because I've got a... If you let me out, I'll get back to making that god clone, or like a really good clone. It should be like nearly there.
All yours.
I spent the night working on the berries to get a better clone, and then I went back to my outpost base, where I was hoping the roof camper had gotten bored so I could finish building my second home. Alright, we got the oil refinery down. Got oil cooking. Right now, we need at least one more stone node. Alright, we need to get floor grates on that roof too. Oh yeah, we need to seal that. Pretty sure I just heard someone farming. See if I can get him with the crossy. Actually huge, and we needed this too. Oh. Well, we got all the... Oh, we got 2 turrets hooked up now. Now I may as well add some lighting.
getting raided, bro. I'm not...
Bro, you're getting raided, bro. Are you that fucking dickhead who's on the roof all the time? You're getting raided. At this point, I was informed that the berries I was growing for the better genetics were done, so I headed back over. G'day. Brew the man some fucking tea.
No, they're actually really good. They're just being lazy. Hey, these are coming together very nicely, sir. Very, very nice.
Some would say very nicely. Look, I think this one's good enough just to fucking grow as a blueberry. And these yellow ones, they're not god clones as well, but they'll grow and give you heaps of fucking yield too.
Alright, mate, we're gonna go for a bit of a run.
Yeah, no worries.
Taking what you want out of this base, yeah. It's like your...
Yeah. I'll just grab berries when I need berries or whatever. I'll just grow them in here. I can't be building mine now at this point.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like,
Want to go back to my other base, see what's going on down there. Alright, all the Gary doors are on. Got a little bit of extra wood. May as well use the other 8 low grade in this chainsaw. Alright, let's have a look at these little dickheads. Turrets on the roof, so I can't even get up there if I wanted to. Okay, so that spaceship-looking thing, absolutely covered. That, I might get rid of. That'll free me up to, like, at least go that way if I need to go to Outpost. Outpost? Jesus Christ, I sound like a Canadian on South Park. I'm not sure how long it takes to do with a compound bow, actually. 100 arrows, 6 minutes, apparently. Alright, where's this turret? Wait, it's turned off. It must be poorly powered, solar power. Shit, if I'm quick, I can get a ladder and get up there and jackhammer it out. Oh no, the sun's coming up. Of course. That Hazzy. There was a Hazzy there. Bro, it's still off. Again. I think it's on now. No? They're destroying it. Oh, they got rid of it. Bro, I messed up. I need to destroy this. Alright, lock is stocked. Oh, lock stock and 2 smoking barrels. Alright, we are in desperate need of nodes here. In fact, I just want to get rid of these real quick. God damn. God damn! don't know where his Tommy is. I'll go back and have a look. There we go. Scooped it. Yeah, it was one of them, wasn't it? Suck shit, dickhead. Alright, we desperately need nodes. Alright, good haul, good haul. Alright, everything's burning, so we need to go back and check out the berries. Alright, the berries are fixed up for now. We'll head back over this way. That was very close. Alright, we made it home, man. Those two guys got dumpstered. My God, bro. My God, yes! Holy shit! That guy was moving loot, I think. Well, that was fun running around with those for a moment, but short nights on Winterrust, so I guess we're packing them in now. Till the next night. Alright, we're making a tier 3. In the 6 or so hours I'd been at my new home, I'd managed to get pretty rich. Not even just solo rich, but I'd say like, you know, maybe trio rich. Now I had my tier 3 down here as well, and I even had a heap of scrap left over to research some stuff with. All of this was obtained in a very hostile area, but outside of my base was a curious naked. And this curious naked was wondering why there was suddenly a new base on the doorstep of his spaceship. The spaceship that I was checking out earlier with the binoculars. With the rustling of a bush, he made his presence known. I hear the bushes moving. Alright. Good point. More turrets. I don't have any cameras? Bro?
Why do you sound familiar?
I always get that every day.
Yes, yes.
Are you just trying to get a start, mate?
Nah, I live in the spaceport over there. You know who I am, yeah? Obviously.
Yeah, English. How's it going, mate? Hello, hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you, darling?
Yes,
we live in
good.
this like space thingy over here.
That's exactly what I called it, a spaceship, when I was looking at it.
Yeah, it's all modular. It's sick as fuck.
It was English. An English guy who lived in Australia who mains Winterrust. This is just my holiday home, by the way. I don't actually live here. I kind of like had a good run, so I slapped a base down here.
I was just looking at it when I was coming over there. And I was like, wait a minute, who does this remind me of?
I'll tell you what, there's some roof camping.
That's cool.
220 right there. There they are. They are the biggest cunts ever. One of them's called the Dilf.
Oh, the Dilf.
Yeah, the Dilf.
Yeah, they're not very good. It's just there's always one.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, shit. Have you done much Oxums? There was a group yesterday who were just like destroying everyone.
I've
King-Eid or something.
recycled over there a couple times, but you know,
Okay.
I only just moved in earlier for a bit.
Looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You were actually making me put another turret down on the front. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna keep nading.
I was gonna nade the turret, so they're like, if you just spoke, I was like, oh no, I know who it is now.
Yeah,
I was checking for weak spots.
there's a few of them. I haven't got. Actually, I need cameras. I need to get some cameras. I'm so loaded in here. I have a box of comps, but no cameras.
How many did you need?
Oh, I don't know,
Oh, you
2.
got loads. I can go grab some if you want.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'll take 2, please. For context, English is a guy I know. Run into him on the server frequently. He's a nice guy. Go, mate. I was actually just leaving you aside saying I'd be right back, but thank you very much.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, much appreciated, man. That's gonna be good. I'll auth you on the turrets. What's your name at the
Man,
moment? Ballista Broadly.
Ballista Broadly.
See, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and running into English and authing him on my turrets would be one of the best decisions I'd make as I was nearing the end of my night. You never know what fruits will come from making allies with someone from months ago. That's the beauty of this thing. Alright, berries are still going, and thanks to English, I gave him auth on my turrets and he gave me 2 cameras. Man, we are hurting on high qual since making that tier 3. Do I just try and recycle these? That bloody roof camper, though, he's so annoying. Alright, nice. That bit of high-quality metal was okay, but I needed more so I could do armored doors, a few more turrets, and a few bolt-action rifles to go in them. So I grabbed enough scrap to buy 2 scopes up at the outpost, and I began to leave the base. But I wouldn't make it that far. Realizing that I had turrets and the longer they stayed, the higher their chances grew of eventually losing this fight, even with their numbers, they left. And I was free to keep going about my business. Right, we're taking this 600 scrap up to Outpost. I'm gonna buy scopes and see if we can recycle them real quick at, Oxums. Alright. This high qual will actually be game-changing for us. It's not much, but it'll do a lot. Yeah, alright, mate. I'm not gonna kill you. Don't worry about it. You're all good. Well, we got it home. Nice. Right, all the turrets are set up. Now, we need to go check on those berries again. Right, it's going nighttime. You know what that means? Psst. You know what? I reckon I could make a quick run to Outpost before it gets too dark and buy a bunch of wood, because we are hurting for it. I went out for that nighttime roam, but I didn't run into a soul. Well, there was no one out. Boring. It was getting late at that point, so I decided I'd start wrapping things up. Shit, I might wrap up for the night there, guys. Hopefully unrated for day 3? Yeah, day 3. Actually, I'm gonna need to go do a metal frag run real quick for the TC. Last chance at some action. I recycled all of those sheet metals for a few extra metal fragments, returned back to the base, and then I began moving all of my loot around to the appropriate loot rooms. And that's where I ended it for the night. Or so I thought. You see, off in the distance, the Dilf was stirring. He could sense that I had now logged off for the night. Emboldened by that fact, but still not so bold that he acted straight away, but instead waited for a few hours. He grabbed one of his people and some explosives, and he came down from his ivory tower and headed straight towards my base. Neighbor just told me I'm getting raided. I'm in the middle of eating a late night dinner. Fried eggs on toast, baby. All that protein to slam these fucking raiders. If I win, I attribute it to the eggs. Everything happens for a reason. I allied with English nearly a year ago for one wipe. Then we became friends. He found my base this wipe, and I authed him on my turrets. He plays later in the evenings, and noticed someone was inside my base. He told his old teammate Chilson, who now plays with 000, another Rust YouTuber who mains Winterrust. And Chilson messaged me on Twitter, saying someone was inside my base. I don't have TC. Oh, yous all shut up now, didn't ya? Go on, come on, get a bit rowdy, boys. Let's go!
Go ahead, can you be your fine?
Yeah, I was. Fucking bitches! I'm stuck.
Can we talk about this, mate?
Nah, mate. You guys are shitty ass roof campers. You guys stink. You stink like poo.
Winter, you're in my base, Winter.
No. This is my
base.
base.
Oh, bro, it's not even yellow. It's not yours.
I haven't upgraded it yet.
Nathan, dude.
turrets, you f***wit.
Sorry, mate! I'll get you. Kick back English. I see it in my compound.
I tried to defend, I'm getting blasted.
Fucking legend. Don't worry, I got the base back.
Winter, you silly fuck.
Yeah, mate.
Take the doors off with.
I'm eating dinner, dog. Hold on. You got me while I was eating dinner.
Yeah, offline my ass, dog.
All right, which one of you was roof camping all fucking day? Is it this guy?
Nah, it wasn't.
I just did both.
Who?
100% is probably me.
That was probably him, mate.
Oh.
What, so this played out like your last
Who's-
video,
oh,
did
wait.
it? You wasn't here and you were getting raided.
They might have been roof camping bastards, and the type of people to wait for you to log so they can offline rage you, but at least they were honourable at the end there, and they took that L with grace. Cheers, blokes.
We jacked off the worst triangle, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. GG. Normally you say thanks for the online, but thanks for the offline, I guess. After that, I authed English on the turrets he wasn't authed on, got him his kit back that was stuck inside my courtyard, and then I went and did a massive recycle, because the only thing I seemed to be missing was my high quality metal, which I needed for the upkeep of my base. After banking all of that loot, I saw one of English's boys was getting jumped outside, so I quickly went to help him. Isn't that one of them? English.
that you, Winter?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Is Solutide with you? Or whatever his name was?
No, he's a dead.
Alright, well, I killed two of them, Blue and Solutide.
Yeah, Solutide's a bitch.
Once that was sorted out, I set myself to the mind-numbingly boring task of getting rid of the 3 door frames they placed inside my base. And when they were gone, I started upgrading it to sheet metal. And then finally, I had 1 floor piece I needed to break, and everything would be back to normal. Oh my god. Done. Jesus Christ. I had to do out 1, 2, 3, 4 things. With my base upgraded and all of the doors replaced, I could now head back over to the berry farm to reap the rewards of patience. Alright, we got these berries. I think that is where I call it for a night. And we get on for day 3. I'd planted a bunch of seeds which would be fully grown berries for the Oasis guys in the morning, and had taken these berries back to my first base, gearing up for a big final day 3.